China's special representative for Korean Peninsular Affairs, Wu Dawei, has continued his tour in South Korea on Monday. He also met with a number of high-ranking South Korean government officials, including Foreign Minister Yong Byung-se, and talked about issues on the new DPRK sanctions, as well as the deployment of a U.S. missile defense system in South Korea. Our correspondent Sean Calebs has the details.
China and the Republic of Korea are agreeing to support punishing new United Nations sanctions against the DPRK for the DPRK's recent nuclear test and satellite launch. The two sides say they want to work together to maintain peace and stability in and around the Korean Peninsula.
Both China and South Korea have decided to support the new UN Security Council resolution concerning the DPRK's nuclear tests and satellite launches that will be adopted at the Security Council.
Both South Korea and China have agreed that by executing on full scale the UN Security Council resolution with the international community, it will make the DPRK clearly realize it has no way out from the international society with its nuclear developments. We came together in an opinion that the North thinking and behavior have to change on a qualitative level.
While China is supporting the sanctions in an effort to keep DPRK leader Kim Jong-un from developing nuclear weapons, Beijing says the sanctions should not adversely affect the everyday life of the people in the DPRK. China has maintained sanctions won't resolve the tension and that efforts need to be made to bring Kim Jong-un back to the negotiating table. There are reports that the new sanctions will be a major upgrade in existing penalties, something the United States has sought. The recent tension in the region has united countries in an effort to keep the DPRK from becoming a nuclear power.
We still continue to believe that it's important for the international community to react in a robust fashion to the most recent provocations by the North, that it's important that the international community stay unified on a more robust set of measures, and that's what we're hoping is the outcome here.
China remains the DPRK's greatest trading partner, accounting for nearly 80% of its imports and exports. The DPRK's early February rocket launch and recent nuclear test have been greeted by global condemnation. The United States wants to put a missile defense system in South Korea called THAAD, Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. Seoul is considering the measure, but China opposes that idea, saying the THAAD radar system extends far beyond the DPRK's borders into China and therefore becomes a security issue for China.
We, China, have an opposing stance on the deployment of the THAAD in South Korea, implemented by the U.S. and South Korea. We have clarified China's position in terms of this issue, and we hope that the U.S. and South Korea can seriously consider China's concern and deal with the issue in a reasonable way.
Sean Caleb, CCTV, Washington.